we have to talk about a possible trigger on the 23rd of January, possibly the 25th of January, that could signal the beginning of the altcoin bull run. No, that's not the Trump inauguration because that's on the 20th of January. And I think we already had the Trump pump because we massively went up right after he got elected. So I think unless he actually does some actions after he gets inaugurated, I don't think we'll actually go up anymore. But there could be one event that is a big signal for all altcoins. And yes, I'm talking about the Solana ETF. Why the Solana ETF? Because it's the first ETF to come up for acceptance or denial after the Trump administration gets in. And he already has an SEC commissioner. More importantly, Gary Gensler will be gone during this time period. Like, he's leaving on the 20th. They come up right afterwards. So I think there's a much bigger chance that they actually get accepted. And obviously 3 days, they're the first ones. And I think that will actually set the tone to see, like, you know, if Trump really has a lot of influence in crypto right now. So this is very, very important because if it gets accepted, that means the likelihood of the other ETFs getting accepted is very high. If it gets rejected, that means maybe it's all is not as good as we thought. And I think that will actually like change the sentiment either way. So basically, there's 5 Solana ETFs that will come up for approval shortly after January 20th. So there's 5 companies vying for this spot, a Solana ETF, including asset management giants VanEck, Grayscale, 21 Shares, Bitwise, and Canary Capital. Now, notice that BlackRock and Fidelity are not in there. They're not in this first round. They're probably waiting to pull back and see what happens. Plus, they might think there's not that much demand for the Solana ETF. The deadline for Grayscale Solana ETF is January 23rd, while the other 4 other applicants set a preliminary decision on January 25th. And 45 days after the SEC formally accepted an ETF application for review in 2024. So basically, like, the Grayscale one is first, January 23rd. They have to make a decision then. 3 days after Gensler leaves, the commission should be divided 2-2. Mark Yoida, Hester Pierce will vote yes. I'm not really sure about the other 2, but the chairman will be gone. So it might be a tie. I'm not really sure what happens then, or they might pull one of those other guys over. I don't know if they can delay the Grayscale one anymore. That might be the final absolute deadline. If it gets accepted, then boom, that's a huge, huge event. That signals the tone that we're going to go for the rest of crypto. Trump's in power. You know, Gary Gensler's gone. We're going to be more pro-crypto now for the entire commission. And that will obviously boost Solana price. But setting the tone, that would actually boost everything else's price as well. And dude, if they accept it on January 23rd, they're probably going to accept the other ones on January 25th. We'll have 5 Solana ETFs within 5 days of the president getting inaugurated. And I think that'll do a lot for people's psyche towards crypto. So we have about 13 days until we get the clear signal that it's altcoin time or it's crypto time, or maybe not yet. Maybe we'll have to wait a little while longer. Because if all these, if the Grayscale one gets rejected and they have to refile, and then like they are probably going to extend the deadline or push the others back by 45 more days, that could signal to us that we're not quite ready yet and things aren't quite ready to change yet, even though Gary Gensler's gone. So this could be like a signal of the bull run's going to start now, or wait a couple of months and then it'll start then. So big deal for a lot of people, big deal for a lot of traders. And I think that's why this event is actually much, much bigger than just Solana itself. So that's the news for today. Let me know what you think. Like and subscribe, hit that bell notifications button. Thank you and have a nice day.